Okay, so now we'll continue for the problems on the trigonometric function. Hmm? So last time also seen some problems on the trigonometric function. We'll continue that. So take the problem, prove that sec theta minus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sec theta tan theta plus 2 tan square theta. Now see here, you have to take the care now here. What? Suppose the problem is asked like this, right? So sec theta minus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta is equal to, right? You are given some 4 options, right? So and the time is only for 1 minute, right? Within 1 minute you cannot prove this one. So it is better to take the what value of the proper value of this one so that it is exist, right? So can you take the value of theta as a 0, suppose, right? If we take the value of theta is equal to 0, tan 0 is 0, sec 0 is 1, right? So 1 upon 1 is 1. Your left hand side is 1. So now check for the option which gives the 1, right? So if only one option gives the 1, then you are through now. So now see whether you get 1 or not. Your tan 0 is 0 now here. So this will be 0 now. Your tan 0 is 0, 0, right? That means 0 satisfy both the things, right? So from option put theta is equal to 0, which gives your 1. That will be your correct option, right? So no need to prove this one now, right? So if you are applying your knowledge of the trigonometry, right? So it is very difficult, right? Within a 1 minute you cannot solve your problem, right? So solve that problem in the competitive exam like this. Take a proper value of theta, right? And check for the option, check for this one also, right? So now we prove here now. Okay, so we have given this one sec theta minus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta. So what we will do here, you know that the sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1. So what we will do, we multiply and divide by sec theta plus tan theta, right? So that means we will rationalize the numerator now here, right? Okay, so LHS is equal to, what we will do, we will multiply and divide by sec theta plus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta, right? Okay, so what you have to do now here, you have to cancel this one. So if you cancel this one, can you cancel this one? If you cancel this one, what we get? You are at the original stage now, right? So don't cancel that, right? So we have written this for to the sum calculation. So what you have to do? You have to multiply numerator and denominator, right? So this is what is they are the conjugate of each other. So this will what sec square theta minus tan square theta. So don't cancel this. You have written this. So value of 1 you have written this. This is actually 1, right? So value of 1 you have written this. This is what the square of this one. What? Sec theta plus tan theta bracket square. Right? Now we'll expand the denominator now. 1 upon is what then? So actually what? No. So this is the wrong way. Because you don't want denominator actually. Your denominator will be in 2 terms, right? So you want the denominator as a single term. That means what? You have to rationalize the denominator now, right? So what here? We'll rationalize the denominator. So we'll multiply by minus sign here. Because what here? You don't want denominator, right? You want denominator as a single term. So you have to rationalize the denominator now here, right? So don't rationalize the numerator now. So what we do now? This is what? Then sec theta minus tan theta bracket square upon what? Sec square theta minus tan square theta. Actually what if you rationalize the numerator, that way is also correct, no? But the problem becomes so complicated then, right? Now you have to solve the problem. That means what? You have to make a denominator as a single term. Because what? In your RHS there is no denominator. Okay, so this is what? Sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1 now, right? So that means you have only sec theta minus tan theta square. We'll expand that. So there is no denominator now. Sec square theta plus tan square theta minus 2 sec theta tan theta. Now look at your RHS. Your RHS is what? 2 sec theta tan theta. So minus 2 sec theta tan theta you have. Only you want what? 2 tan square theta you want. Right? So you want tan square theta. So write the value of sec square theta. Your sec square theta is what? 1 plus tan square theta. Right? So this is what? 1 plus tan square theta. Now this is your tan square theta minus 2 sec theta tan theta. So with the help of the RHS, you have to take the division. If you want sec square theta in your RHS, then write the value of tan square, right? But you want the value of your RHS is contain tan square theta, so replace sec square theta, right? So whatever the value, which value you have to put, take sec square theta, tan square theta, it is depend on your RHS now. So this is what then 1 plus 2 tan square theta minus 2 sec theta tan theta, right? So we get RHS now. This will be your RHS. This is your RHS. So we are through now. Okay, so prove that. Next problem. Prove that. Prove that. Sec A minus tan A bracket square is equal to 1 minus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. Two ways we can do this one. Okay, so we'll take RHS, or you may take that. You may take RHS also, you may take LHS also, right? So we'll take LHS now. We'll take LHS. LHS is equal to, so sec A minus tan A square. Just expand this. What? Sec square A plus tan square A minus sec A tan A. Sec A tan A. So what we'll do? We'll express this in terms of tan now. In terms of tan now. Or you may express in terms of sec. So you may express in terms of, okay, we'll express in terms of tan now. So sec square A is nothing but what? 1 plus tan square A. Plus tan square A. Right? Minus sec A tan A. Sec A tan A. So this is what then? 1 plus 2 tan square A minus sec A into tan A into tan A, right? So now we'll express this in terms of sin and cos now, because your RHS is only sin and cos, right? That means we will express this in terms of sin and cos. This is what? 1 plus actually, okay, so okay, we'll write this. Then we have also, so for trigonometry, right? So if you apply your skill, then the problem will be easy, right? If you apply your fundamental thing, this is what your fundamental thing, just expand this one this way. Now see, we will solve this one, no problem for this one. 2 sin square A upon cos square A upon cos square A, right? Minus, now this is sec A means what? 1 upon cos A. 1 upon cos A, right? And your tan is nothing but what? Sin A upon cos A. Sin A upon cos A, right? So now this is what then? This is equal to, you are here what? Cos A into cos A means cos square A. Here also cos square A. We'll take the sum, right? So you have to multiply only here what? Cos square A upon cos square A, right? We'll take the sum now. Your denominator of these two terms is cos square A. Now here 1 is there. So what we'll do now? We'll write here cos square A. You understand this? Cos square A, right? So because this is 1 is nothing but cos square A upon cos square A. Denominators are same. We have to take the addition of the numerator only. So this is what? Cos square A plus 2 sin square A. 2 sin square A minus what then? Minus sin A now. minus sin A upon cos square A, upon cos square A, right? So now we'll put the value of cos square A. Cos square is what? 1 minus sin square A. Here also we'll write this, what? 1 minus sin square A plus 2 sin square A minus sin A upon 1 minus cos square, 1 minus sin square A, 1 minus sin square A. Now here what? This is nothing but what? This is 1 minus sin square A, right? So this is what? 1 minus sin square A is nothing but what? Am I made mistake somewhere? Sec square A is what? 1 plus tan square A, 2 tan square A, sec A minus tan A. Oh, here you have to write 2 now, right? Here you have to write 2 now. So this is 2, then this is what? 2, right? 2. So then this is what? 2 sin A. This is what? 2 sin A, right? 2. Just we forget that 2. Just write 2 only. Okay. Now the problem now. What is this then? 1 minus sin square A. This is what? 1 minus sin square A. 1 plus sin square A. Right? Cos square is nothing but 1 minus sin square A. This is what? 2 sin square A. Right? How you got this? What? 2 tan square A, 2 tan square A. This is what? This. Right? 1 plus tan square is sec square. Or 1 plus sec square is tan square. What? 1 plus tan square is sec square. Right? This is the correct. Right? Then this 2 tan. Okay, this is correct. This is 2. This is correct. Right? So cos square A. So cos square will be here plus 2 sin square A. Okay, this is correct. Okay, we'll do this one. What? 1 plus sin square A minus 2 sin A. Okay, okay, we got this. Minus 2 sin A upon, I can factorize this. So sin A 1 plus sin A. Your denominator is 1 plus sin A, right? Now see, this is what? Sin square A minus 2 sin A plus 1. That means this is the square of sin A minus 1. Or you want what? 1 minus sin A will write here instead of this. What? 1 minus sin A. So that you will get 1 minus sin A. Right? So 1 minus sin A square. Because this both are same. Sin A minus 1 square is same also 1. But we will write 1 minus sin A. Right? So this is what then? 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A. Right? Now your 1 minus sin A get cancelled. This is square and this is right. 1 minus sin A get cancelled. 1 minus sin A upon 1 plus sin A. Right? That is your required answer. Right? So this is our usual knowledge now. Now see, the problem becomes complicated and lengthy now. So instead of that, we'll see another method. We'll take the LHS now. So what we'll do, instead of here expanding directly the secant tan here, so here we will convert in terms of sin and cos. So what we will get then? This is what? 1 minus cos A. This is 1 minus cos A. 1 upon cos A. Right? Minus. This is another method and this is very nice method now. Right? So here we will convert sin and cos now. So what we get then? This is what? Your denominators are same now. Right? So denominators are. This is what then? 1 minus sin A. Just we get square now. Now this is your cos square A. See, the problem become very simple now. Right? So all to solve the trigonometric or to way, right? It is depend on the skill now. Right? If you apply your fundamental knowledge, then it becomes a lengthy or complicated. Right? So now this is what then? This is what? 1 minus sin A bracket square. And your cos square is nothing but what? 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square A. Right? Now you can factorize this. 1 minus sin square A. Right? Now see here. This is become very easy and not lengthy now. That part what you are just expanding that one. It is lengthy. Right? So this will be not lengthy. Also you can See, here also you can do this one from RHS also. From RHS also it is. Just what you don't want, denominator is not there. Just what do? We'll rationalize the denominator. 1 minus what? See, if you rationalize this, what we get then? 1 minus sin A bracket square will be then, right? And this is what? 1 minus sin square A. 1 minus sin square is what then? Cos square A. Is cos square A. Right? Now this both are the square. That means you can take the bracket. This is what? 1 minus sin A upon cos A then. Bracket square. Right? And if you divide by cos A to both, right? What do we get then? 1 upon cos is nothing but a sec A. Minus sin A upon A, this is tan A. In this way also, right? From right hand side to left hand side also we can go. Right? So both the way are there, and there are several methods. Right? There are several methods to prove this one. Right? So which skill you have to apply, that is depend on you, and that is depend on your knowledge also. So I hope that you understand, right? You can prove in the both the way. Actually, there are three ways, right? There are three ways, right? We have solved it. We can solve this problem. If tan theta is equal to half, evaluate 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta upon 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta. Right? So now here what? Okay, now how to solve this one now? Okay, so we'll solve this one. If tan theta is equal to half, then 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta upon 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta. How to solve this one now? The value of tan theta is given to you. So that is half, right? So now see here, we'll do like this. Right? So this is your theta now. So theta is half, that means we'll write this. What? A, B, C. Right? Okay, so what? Since tan theta is equal to half, so this is equal to what? AC upon AB. AC upon AB. Right? So that means what? Your AC is what? AC is 1. Your AB is what? AB is 2. Therefore, your CB or BC. BC is equal to what? Root 3. Right? So therefore, you can write the value of sin theta now. Right? So sin theta is equal to. Sin theta is what? Opposite side upon hypotenuse. So this is what? 1 by root 3. Your cos theta is what? Your cos theta is adjacent side upon this. So this is what? 2 root 3. Right? So we get the value. You can put there. Now because what? You cannot apply. This is what your sin theta and cos theta you want. The position of theta is not given to you. Right? Position of theta is not given to you. So that means what here? Maybe in the first quadrant and second, in the first quadrant all are positive, right? And in the silver T, third quadrant it is positive, right? But quadrant is not given. That means you cannot take the value of sin theta and cos theta, particular values of sin theta and cos theta, right? So therefore this is the only way, right? You can solve your problem, right? So you get the value of sin theta and you get the value of cos theta. So we'll put this expression. We'll put in this expression. So, so this is your what then? 2 sin theta plus 3 cos theta upon 4 cos theta, 4 cos theta plus 3 sin theta. Okay, so we'll put the value of cos theta, sin theta here now. This is 1 upon root 3 plus 3 cos theta is 2 upon root 3. So 4 upon 2 by root 3 plus 3 1 by root 3. Don't take the tension of root 3 now, right? Because what here, root 3 is the denominator of each term of the numerator and denominator, right? So if it is each term of the numerator and denominator, you can cancel that, right? Your root 3 is cancelled. So this is what, then 2 plus 6 upon 8 plus 3, right? Very simple now. So this is what, then 8 by 11. Your answer is 8 by 11. Now eliminate theta from x is equal to 3 sec theta, y is equal to 4 tan theta. So in the last 3 examples we have seen, so all the 3 are in terms of sin theta and cos theta, right? So with the help of the first fundamental identity, we have eliminated the theta now. Now here what? We have the sec theta and we have the tan theta, right? And you know the relation between sec theta and tan theta, right? So with the help of that one you can eliminate theta now, right? So on the same way you can eliminate theta here, right? Okay, solution. Given that x is equal to 3 sec theta, y is equal to 4 tan theta. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll find the value of sec theta now. Sec theta is equal to x by 3. We'll find tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 4 by y by 4. Right? So what is your relation? Just we'll write that relation, right? Fundamental relation. So 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta, right? Don't write that sec square. Okay, if you can write this sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1, that is also better, right? No problem for that one. Okay, so we write 1 plus tan square theta is what? Y square by 16. Then sec square theta is what? X square by 9. So your relation is what? X square by 9, y square by minus y square by 16 is equal to 1. Right? You may write this also. Doesn't matter. Sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. If you are able to write that one, then write that one. Otherwise, what? There may be chances for the mistake is what? Tan square theta minus sec square theta is equal to 1. May be chances, right? So to avoid that, so just write your first fundamental identity as it is. Then you can write here what? Sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So if you are able to write this sec square theta minus tan square theta is 1, then you can write also. Next, eliminate theta from x is equal to 6 cosec theta y is equal to 8 cot theta. Just eliminate this now, right? Solution. Given that x is equal to, right? So cosec theta is equal to x upon 6. Cot theta is equal to y upon 8. Right? Okay, so we know that we have, or you can write we have what? Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Right? Just confirm this. What if you shift the cot square here? 1 plus cot square is cosec square. Yes, it is true. Okay, that means this identity is true. So we'll write the value of cosec theta is what? X upon 6 bracket square. Your value of cot is what? Y upon 8 bracket square is equal to 1. So this is what? X square upon 36 minus y square upon 64 is equal to 1. To keep this as it is, because what? The denominators are not same. Right? Keep as it is. Okay. Now eliminate theta from eliminate theta from twice x is equal to 3 minus 4 tan theta. 3y is equal to 5 plus 3 sec theta. Okay. Now see here, what we have given? You are given tan theta, you are given sec theta. You have the relation between sec theta and tan theta, right? So first we will find the values of sec theta and tan theta from the given expressions. Okay, solution given that. Okay, this is equal to. Okay, we will find value of the tan theta from first one. Tan theta is equal to. What to do now here? So your tan theta is minus, right? So what we do? Your 4 tan theta will be shift to that side then, and then your twice x will be to that side. So this will what then? 3 minus 2 x, right? Upon what? 4 now, right? So if you are not able to that one, so what will do? Just shift to 3 that side, then divide by minus 4, right? And then we'll change the sign of the numerator, then we'll get this one now, right? So if you are not able to do that one, so don't write that one, just shift this 3 and then shift by minus 4 along with the sign now. Now here what? Sec theta. Sec theta is what? 3y minus 5 upon 3, right? Now write the relation between sec theta and tan theta. Is what? Your sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Write the value of sec. Your sec is what? 3y minus 5 upon 3 square plus minus tan square is what? 3 minus twice x upon 4 bracket square is equal to 1. So this is what? 3y minus 5 square upon 9 minus. You may write here twice x minus 3, doesn't matter because it is square, right? You may write this what? Twice x minus 3 square upon 16 is equal to 1, right? So keep as it is now. So if you are not able to write twice x minus 3, don't write this. This is what? 3 minus twice x, right? As it is, you may write this. So this is your required relation. If you want to expand, just what? You have to multiply by 16 here, you have to multiply by 9 here, then 25, you can shift there. And you can simplify this one, right? So no need to do that one. Here what? Your theta is eliminated now, right? Okay. So now suppose we have given one. If 2 sin square theta plus 3 sin theta is equal to 0, find the permissible value of cos theta. Find permissible value of cos theta. Find the permissible value of cos theta. Okay. So you know what is meant by permissible now. The value lies between minus 1 and 1 is the permissible value of cos theta. Okay. Now solution. Given that 2 sin square theta plus 3 sin theta is equal to 1. So which value you want? Cos theta. Permissible value of cos theta. So how we can obtain the permissible value of cos theta, right? But here what? 3 sin theta. Is it correct? Yes. 3 sin theta is given to you. This is not in terms of cos now, right? So what you have to do now? So if you do, this is what? 2 sin square theta. So you can convert that in terms of cos square theta. No problem here. But what about the 3 sin theta then? Okay, let's find permissible value of sin theta. Okay, so what we'll do? We'll take sin theta common. Okay, so take sin theta common now here. Sin theta common. This is what? 2 sin theta plus 3 is equal to 0 now, right? So what is this then? Sin theta is 0 or sin theta is equal to what then? minus 3 by 2. Right? That means this is not permissible now, because this is what? Less than minus 1. So sin theta is equal to minus 3 by 2 is not possible. Is not possible. Not possible. Right? So therefore sin theta is equal to 0. Right? So we have the value of sin theta. Right? And we want the value of cos theta now. Right? Now we write the relation cos square theta. Right? 1 cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Right? So therefore what here? Cos square theta is equal to 1 now. Right? Do you understand it? Why it is cos square? Right? Because what? So see, you can write this what? 1 cos square theta plus sin square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Your value of sin theta is 0 now. So this is what then cos square theta. This is 0. That means this is 1. Right? So that means the cos theta is equal to what here? Plus or minus 1. Both are the permissible. Right? Okay. So cos theta is equal to plus or minus 1. We get this one. Right? So in this way you can solve this one. Right? So suppose if this is the permissible, then will be, if suppose this will be permissible, with the help of this 0, your value of cos theta is equal to this, and from this is, right, suppose this is 1/2 minus 1/2, suppose that is also permissible. You can find value of cos square theta from this relation. You get 4 values of cos theta then, right? Okay. So what we'll do? Okay, so if 2 cos square theta, minus 11 cos theta plus 5 is equal to 0, then find possible values of cos theta. So possible value means we have to find the permissible value actually, right? Possible values of cos theta. So if you are here, what if you get a cos theta is equal to some 5 by 2, that is not a possible value actually, right? So that means also here what they use the word possible, that means it is a permissible value. Okay, solution given that 2 cos square theta minus 11 cos theta. Now see, this is quadratic in cos theta. So you have applied the formula to find the root of the quadratic equation. That is what? Minus b and so on, right? So cos theta is equal to 11 plus or minus 11 square is 121 minus 4, a is 2, c is 5 upon twice a is 2 into 2, right? Just say the formula, write the proper values of a, b, c, right? Just only say the values of in terms of a, b, c. Don't write a, b, c. So this is what then 11 plus or minus 121 minus, so 20, so this is 10, so this is what 40 upon 4, so 11 plus or minus is what 81, right? 81 means 9 upon 4, right? So take the plus sign. If you take the plus sign, that is 20 by 4 is 5, right? If you take the minus sign, this is 2 by 4, that means what? This is 1/2, right? So cos theta is not equal to 5, therefore cos theta is equal to 1/2 only, right? Why it is not 5? Because it is greater than 1, right? So this is not a possible value. So problem is what? Find the possible value. So cos theta is equal to 5 is not possible. Therefore cos theta is only half. Find the acute angle theta. Find the acute angle theta such that find acute angle theta such that 5 tan square theta 5 tan square theta plus 3 is equal to 9 sec theta. Now see, you have to find the acute angle. That means it is in the first quadrant, and in the first quadrant, right, all trigonometric ratios are positive here. Right? You want the theta now, right? That means the problem is what? Solve for theta. Problem is what? Solve for theta. Now see here, it is what? Tan square and sec square. Sec is there. You can convert that tan square in terms of sec now. You will get a quadratic equation in sec theta. Find out the value of sec theta, right? So from sec theta you get a cos theta, and from cos theta you can obtain the value of theta now, right? Okay, solution. Even that 5 tan square theta plus 3 is equal to 9 sec theta. So we'll shift that 9 sec theta to that side and write the value of tan square now. So 5 tan square is nothing but what? Sec square theta minus 1, right? Tan square theta is plus 3 minus 9 sec theta now. This is equal to 0. Right? Now we simplify this. So this is what? 5 sec square theta minus 9 sec theta, and this is minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2 is equal to 0. Right? So now this is quadratic equation in sec theta. This is quadratic equation in sec theta. Instead of x, there is what? Sec theta. Right? So again we will solve that problem in terms of sec now. This is sec theta minus b. Right? So minus b means what? 9 plus or minus 9 square means 81. Minus 9 square or 9 square doesn't matter here. Minus 4. Your a is 5. Your c is minus 2. Take the care of c now. Okay? Your c is this upon twice a, that is 2 into 5. Right? Okay. So now we'll simplify this. So 9 plus or minus 81. Right? So this is plus become now. So 20 plus 25 into 4, 20, 40. Right? So that is 121. Right? And 121 is nothing but 11. Right? Don't write all the steps now here. Right? Now those steps are not expected from you now. Right? Because all this is the problem of the 9th standard actually. So no need to write all the steps now here. Right? So you are able to do this one. So now we will consider the plus sign. If you consider this is plus sign, then value is what? 2 now. Right? 9 plus 11 is 20 upon 10 is this. If you consider the minus sign, then it will be minus 1 by 10. Now this is the value of sec theta, note that. Right? Don't say this is what? Sec theta is equal to 2 is not possible. Because what? Only you know the for only the sine and cos. Right? So what we will do? We will write the value of cos theta now, and then we will remove the, right? So then cos theta is equal to, therefore cos theta is equal to, is what? 1/2. Take the reciprocal of that one. It will be 1/2 or minus 10. Right? Now minus 10 is not possible now. Right? So cos is equal to, cos theta is equal to minus 10 is not possible. Therefore cos theta is equal to half only. Right? Now theta is acute. Right? That means it is in the first quadrant. Right? So now see, for you will see this is cos theta is half. That means what? In your fourth quadrant it is also positive. Right? But we have given theta is in the first quadrant. So what we will write then? Theta is equal to, therefore theta is equal to what? 60 degrees. Or it is better to write pi by 3. Right? If you are not able to write pi by 3, don't worry about it. You may write this is what? 60 degree. Right? Because what? The unit is not given, right, in terms of degree or in terms of radian. Right? You may write both the answers, right? So actually write only one answer actually, 60 degree or pi by 3. If you write both the answers, that is also doesn't matter. Right? Okay. So that means what here? The trigonometric problems are, this is what in the 10th standard knowledge actually. You have seen in the 10th standard also. Right? we are revising that one in the different manner. So if cosec theta minus plus cot theta, cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 5, then evaluate sec theta. You have to find the value of sec theta. What we are given? Cosec theta plus cos theta is equal to 5, and you want the value of sec theta. So what we will do? Okay, solution. We will try. So what we are given? Cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 5. Right? So if you can find the value of cosec theta, if you get the cosec theta and cot theta, right, then you can find the value of sec theta. We get the value of cos theta now, right? So if you get the value of cosec theta, suppose cosec theta, and you get the value of cot theta, you get the value of suppose cot theta. So then cot theta is what? Cos theta upon sin theta, right? And if you take the product of this one, so 1 upon sin theta is what then? Cos theta into this. Okay, so you have the value of cot theta now. What you get then? Cos theta into cosec theta now, right? See here, what is the cot theta is what? Cos theta upon sin theta. This is cos theta into this. You have the value of tan theta, cot theta, and you have the value of cosec theta. You can obtain the value of cos theta, right? Cos theta is equal to, so you cannot apply that fundamental identity because what the position of theta is not given. So if you apply fundamental identity, then what? The sec square theta, cos square theta will come, and that we don't want, right? Because what? The root of that one will be plus or minus. So if you want to apply that fundamental identity, then what? So position of theta, you want that, right? So without applying that one fundamental identity, we have to do this one. Okay, so but solution, this is given to you, cos theta. So can you apply this cosec theta is 1 upon sin theta, and this is 1 upon sin theta, right? So that means what? 1 plus cos theta is equal to 5 sin theta. 1 plus 5 sin theta. But that do not work now. Both sin and cos will occur there. Right? So what we'll do? We'll write this as 1. So what we know that cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Right? Right? Is it correct? 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta is correct. We'll factorize this one. Right? So what is the factor? This one what? Cosec theta minus cot theta, cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 1. Now this value is 5. Right? This value is 5. So this is what then? Cosec theta minus cot theta is equal to then 1 by 5 now. Right? You are able to write this one. We will take a direct step for this one. This is 5. So this is 1 by 5. Right? So try now what? You have tried to drop the steps now. Right? If you are able to drop the step, then right. Because what here what? The no need to write all the steps now here. Okay, so we have 1 and 2. See here, there is plus, there is minus, right? So if you add 1 plus 2, 1 get cancelled. If you subtract that, 1 get cancelled. You get individual values of cosec theta and cot theta now, right? 1 plus 2 gives. 1 plus 2 gives. So 1 plus 2 gives. Now, without applying the fundamental identity for sin theta and cos theta, you have to solve this one. 1 plus, if you take the addition, your cot get cancelled. So your sum of the LHS is what? 2 cosec theta. And your sum of the RHS will be what? 5 plus 1 by 5. So this is 26 by 5. 26 by 5. Right? So that means your cosec theta is equal to 13 by 5. So with the cosec theta you get value of sin theta, but that we don't want. You want value of cos theta now. So if you want the value of sin theta, then no need to find the value of cot theta now. If the problem is like this, what? Find the value of sin theta. Just stop here now. Here what? You get a cosec theta, you get a sin theta, right? So no need to find the value of cot theta now here. But the problem is what? Cos theta. That means we will find the cot theta now. What we will do now? We will take this minus sign. Your 2 is minus. So we will do 1 minus 2 gives. Right? 1 minus 2 gives. 1 minus 2 gives. So see, if you are not able to find this one, just put the value of this here, then find the value of cot theta. That way, so or you can put the value of what? Cosec theta here, then cot theta is 5 minus that one. Anyway, you can do this one, right? So I will do this. What 1 minus 2 gives. Then what? This will be 2 cot theta. 2 cot theta is equal to 5 minus 1 by 5. So this is what? 24 by 5. Right? So 5 is 25 minus 1 is 24 by 5. So cot theta. This is cot theta. So cot theta is equal to 12 by 5. So 2 get cancelled. Right? So you have the value of cosec theta, you have value of cot theta. Right? Okay. So cot theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta upon sin theta. You want a cos theta, you get a value of cot theta and cosec theta. We get a value of what? Cosec theta and cot theta.
Sec theta. Sec theta is
right.
Sec theta find करें.
2 cot theta is equal to
find the sec theta. Sec theta find करें sir.
Find out क्या करायचं आपल्याला?
Sec theta.
We want to find the value of sec theta. Okay, doesn't matter. We'll find the value of sec theta, right? If you get a value of cos theta, if you take the reciprocal of that one, you will get a sec theta. Don't worry about that one. Okay. So now this is cot theta is known to you. Your cot theta is what? 12 by 5. 12 by 5. Right? Your cos theta will be as it is now. Right? This is 1 upon sin theta is nothing but what? Cosec theta. Right? And the cosec theta is known to you. The cosec theta is what? 13 by 5. Right? So this is what? 12 by 5 cos theta is equal to, what is your cosec theta? Is 13 by 5. Is 13 by 5. Right? So with the help of this cot theta, you cannot find the sec theta now here. There is only one way now here. You cannot apply also fundamental identity because position of theta is not known to you. Only this fundamental identity you can use it. So now cos theta is equal to. So cos theta what? Your 5 get cancelled. So this is what? 12 by 13. This is what? 12 by 13. So sec theta is equal to what then? 13 by 12. We are through. Right? So go on solving, you get the solution. But what? So you should keep in mind what you want, right? So this is what? This is a map. You should be catch, right? If you don't know the map, then you cannot solve this one, right? So you have to judge this problem. Okay, so now we'll stop here.